I know you're also concerned about the possibility that the landlord may attempt to enter your apartment and take your possessions while you're away from the apartment or while you're actually there at the apartment. Texas law does have what I would call a unique provision with respect to the right of a landlord to take property of a tenant if the tenant is delinquent in rent. Essentially, Texas law says that if you're delinquent in rent and the landlord has a lien language in the lease agreement that's underlined or in bold print, then the landlord has the right to enter your apartment, but only if he can do so peacefully, and take certain property and hold that property as leverage to use to get you to pay your rent. The landlord has the right, again, to do that only if you're delinquent in rent, and only if you have a signed lease with the landlord which specifically provides in print that's either underlined or in bold print that the landlord has a lien on your property. Now, even though the landlord has a lien on your property that's in a lease and valid, there are many items that are exempt from seizure by the landlord. Elsewhere on this website, you can find a listing of the items that the landlord is not permitted to take under Texas law. And one final point with respect to the right of the landlord to seize property or exercise a lien, and that is this. The landlord can do this only if he can do so peacefully. You have an absolute right, if you're home and a landlord comes to the door and says he or she wants to enter to take certain property, to say that you're not going to allow the landlord to enter the apartment. If the landlord is insistent and will not go away, you should call the local police.